Peter, something's wrong with my tie. I guess if I bring the camera in close, it'll all be okay. Something's wrong with my shirt. I guess if I don't focus the camera, it'll be okay. In broadcasting school, they say, never wear a striped shirt before a camera. But now that I'm in my middle 60s, I've become daring. I'm going to wear a striped shirt before the camera. And while I'm at it, I'm going to mix sunlight and incandescent bulbs in my lighting. And I'll do it in a set that's rather unkept, because frankly, I don't give a damn. I'll do all these things. And then I watch a video. Peter, we think alike. It's true, when you're old, you don't want to look ahead, because it's a little nebulous, the future. And the present is a little scary too, so it's so much easier to look back. I wanted to post this as Gentle Jer, one of my other channels. I don't know why. A mystery of computers and those programs that we seniors have to have that remember our passwords and sign in for us. For some reason, no matter what I do, it comes back and I'm signed in as K6TPL. So I will drag my subscribers through this video as a response to your video. You know, about regrets, I have so many of them. Where do I start? One of the major regrets was when I was very young. I had hair, and it wasn't this. It was the real thing, that hair I had back then. Something that I figured out when I was sitting at the front of the classroom instead of in the back of the classroom, at the teacher's desk. And I looked at students. My attitude of those students was, this kid could be a doctor. And I would think of him as that doctor. And when he messed up on an exam, I thought, man, he's screwing up his future. He's screwing up his children's future. Well, those aren't minor thoughts. They're true thoughts, because that's what happens. I think my regret is not understanding those things, that whatever you're going to be, you are when you're in school. I think it's like a road that we, as a young person, are put on, and we walk down the road. And as we're walking down the road, there are all these beautiful houses. Some houses are dingy, unkept. And we have the choice of opening doors in those houses because they're all unlocked. But we don't bother to do it. And we just keep walking down that road. If one opens one of the doors and goes in, there are many other doors that have to be opened, and we open them one at a time. Maybe the door is an English class, or sociology, or my most dreaded door of all, geography. I flunked it twice. And today, as a ham radio operator, I stand confused when they say they're in Pongo Pongo, and I have no clue where that is and where to point that antenna. It haunts me even to this day. I think my biggest regret, though, really, is that not knowing that at a time in our life when we're the most free and we think we're the most captured, when we're young, we should open doors. But if we don't open the doors, we continue down that road, and one day it just ends with a dead end. If we'd have opened doors and went out that back door with a diploma and the degree, we'd have been on a better street. I don't know. I've opened a lot of doors, and now I'm in a room that's pretty comfortable. I just think I'm going to lay here on the sofa and watch soap operas. Somewhere in that mass of words that you just heard, like that strange one, nebulous, check it out in the Funk and Wagnall. Anyway, this is a response to your video, if you'll excuse me.